Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today I am thrilled to take you on an exciting journey from Thailand to Singapore, especially if you're working in Thailand and planning to visit Singapore like me. This video was actually inspired by my own trip planning experience. I realized there weren't any videos covering the required documents for flying there, so I decided to create one to make your journey easier. I'll guide you through everything you need to prepare and give you a glimpse of what to expect upon arrival. So let's dive right in. Let's start with getting ready for your trip. So as someone working here in Thailand, there were a few extra steps I had to take before traveling. First, we have visa requirements for Singapore, but that depends on your nationality, so you might want to check for that. And many countries are eligible for visa free entry for a specific period. And as a Philippine passport holder, I am fortunate enough to enjoy visa free access to Singapore. So I've said I'm working here in Thailand and I needed to get a re-entry permit from Thai immigration to ensure I could return without any issues. So that's number one. Single entry re-entry permit costs 1,000 baht. I also prepared a COE or certificate of employment from my work, just in case immigration asked for it. Surprisingly, when we landed to Singapore, none of those documents were checked. Immigration didn't ask for COE, itinerary, hotel bookings, or bank statements, which I have, and it was incredibly smooth and hassle-free. We just walked through with no questions asked. Still, it's always better to be over-prepared than under-prepared, right? Now, number two, let's talk about packing your essentials. Packing was all about essentials for me. So considering Singapore's tropical climate, so it's just like Philippines, I packed light, breathable clothes, sunglasses, sunscreen, and an umbrella. Especially since October onwards, that marks the rainy season in Singapore. And I was right to prepare because during our trip, it rained every morning. So we started exploring around 11 a.m. to avoid the rain showers. I also packed all my important documents just in case, to make sure, just in case, and though they weren't needed in the end. And of course, I made sure to have some light snacks in my bags. One thing I regret though was not packing a good pair of walking shoes. Trust me, comfortable footwear is an absolute must in Singapore. You'll find yourself walking a lot, whether it's exploring attractions or just covering the distance between MRT stations and nearby spots. Places can be farther apart than you expect, and walking is unavoidable. So don't forget to prioritize comfy shoes. They'll make all the difference. And one more tip, February to April is often recommended for its cooler and pleasant weather. So you can try those months. Now let's talk about the journey. We booked a direct flight from Chiang Mai to Singapore for 11,000 baht. That's for round trip ticket, which included a free 10 kilos of baggage allowance. The flight was super quick for just 2 hours. However, if you're flying from Bangkok to Singapore, it's much cheaper. That's cost you around 5,000 baht for a round trip. It's because I'm working here in the northern part and Chiang Mai airport is the nearest. So that's why we took that. Now let's talk about the arrival in Singapore. Changi Airport is amazing. It's very modern, well organized. We went straight to the rain vortex in Jewel. That's right next to Terminal 1. It's the world's tallest indoor waterfall at 40 meters, surrounded by plants. And yeah, it looks like a rainforest, which is actually nice. You can check the view from the front, from the bottom of the rain vortex, or you can go up. So after visiting the rain vortex, we took the MRT to Terminal 3, where the train stations are located. But before that, we got tourist pass card, which I have two here. This is for me and my husband, and this is necessary for paying your train fares. So my suggestion is, if you're staying in Singapore for like 5 days, just get a 1-day tourist pass and tap it up daily as needed. These cards are 3-day tourist pass for around $29, but it turned out that we did not use much since we didn't take bus or trains that much. Now let's talk about the local dishes you might want to try. First, you can go to Maxwell Food Center. They are very famous for their Hainanese chicken rice. You can also go to Lau Pa Sat, that's in Raffles Quay. This iconic spot is known for their satay and Singaporean classics. Then you can also go to Newton Food Center. This center offers a variety of dishes, and it's very popular among tourists. Then don't forget to visit Chinatown Complex Food Center. That's the largest hawker center in Singapore with over 260 stalls. And these are the popular spots that's a must visit attractions in Singapore. Please include Gardens by the Bay, Marina Bay Sands, Sentosa Island, Universal Studio, and Singapore Zoo. Oh, don't forget Haji Lane too. I forgot Little India and Haji Lane. There are actually lots of tourist spots. There are lots of things to do and see there. And that wraps up our journey from Thailand to Singapore. I hope this gives you some useful insights for planning your own adventure. So don't forget to check out our vlogs and walking tours around Singapore. There's so much more to explore. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on our next video. Bye! Thank you.